Okay. I was playing around here in the menu because I was fixing the graphic. You see that it's a big, it's just a very square right now. And see the computer there. And you go widescreen. It goes widescreen. And the screen changes too. That is just such a nice touch. Oh my god. I love this game already. And I'm just in the fucking menu. Oh my fucking god. But hello everyone and welcome to the Stan Parable. A game that, well, the Stanley Parable. Stan. Oh, but I will be standing this probably. I have heard so much about this game, but I never played it myself or watched anyone play for that matter. So I'm completely blind jumping into this. I only know it is that it's a very like breaking the fourth wall-ish, I think. And I've been wanting to play this for a long time, and then Pyrotalk came in like a hero and gifted me this game. So thank you so much for this, Pyrotalk. So everyone should need to thank Pyrotalk for me playing this game here today. And I am super excited. So let's jump into this. Begin the game. The end is never the end is loading. What?
This is the story of a man named Stanley.
Oh, story time.
Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427.
Wow.
Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order.
What?
This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year. And although others might have considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job. And Stanley was happy.
Okay, I'm happy.
And then
He's
one
happy.
day, something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi. Never in all his years at the company had this happened. This complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
Oh my. Okay, I will say, there are people that love that kind of job, and it's okay. It's just not for me. I start to think too much when I have like a very simple, repetitive work, and I just go fucking AWOL about that, you know? I get too much depression. But my god. Yeah, you know, when he said, yeah, it's like it's made for this job, I actually feel like maybe he is. 427. Oh god. Does it say that? Oh, I can crouch. Hate Mondays. I feel bad for Monday, man. Monday have done nothing and everyone hates it. I'm so sorry, Monday, that you're so mistreated. I actually hate Tuesday more than Mondays. Because generally I have energy on Monday because I have rested the weekend. But on Tuesday I don't have any energy and I hate it. Hello? This is not a horror game, right? I hope it's not a horror game.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
Right. It is. Wait, who farted? It was not me. I haven't farted yet. Tifa did fart though. This is. Oh, wait. No, my safe haven. No. But yeah, dude, this is weird. Are you saying that I'm 427 of at least 437, meaning they have like 500 isk people just pressing buttons. Okay. I like when I like work. I just hate my boss. That's fair. That's fair. That's fair. I worked with a bad boss. No fun in that. Jesus, who the fuck just throw paper on the floor like that? You know what? We need a meeting about this. Who the fuck throw papers on the floor like that? Do you think I am your mom? Huh? Huh? Oh, you're adults. Be my Valentine. I don't know you. I don't know you. Maybe if you... Wait. This computer is active. Oh. Did I do so? Oh no. Did I fuck it up? Oh wait, there's another one that's on. I'm turning them off. Oh, I'm so nice. Okay. Oh yeah, 450. Yeah, this is just increasing in numbers, man. I honestly getting a little bit nervous now because I don't know if I don't think this is a horror game, but I kind of get the vibes from it just now, and I'm not very fond of that.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Yeah, sure, why not? Oh no. Am I gonna piss off the... That looks creepy. That looks like a cult could be sitting in there like, one of us, one of... And then they sacrifice us to the office god. Or something like that. Am I gonna piss off the voice?
Yes, truly a room worth admiring.
Yeah.
It had really been worth the detour after all, just to spend a few moments here in this immaculate, beautifully constructed room. Stanley simply stood here, drinking it all in.
Ah, yes, delicious. But seriously, guys, why the fuck?
Yes, really, really worth it being here in the room. A room so utterly captivating that even though all your co-workers have mysteriously vanished, here you sit looking at these chairs and some paintings.
Yeah.
Really worth it.
Yeah, don't be sassy with me, British voice. Don't be sassy.
At this point, Stanley's obsession with this room bordered on creepy and reflected poorly on his overall personality.
Ah, shut up.
It's possible that this is why everyone left.
Oh yeah, if it was just because I enjoy my resting room, yeah, then I think the problem is with them, not me.
Stanley sat around waiting for more dialogue, but when a long time had passed and there was no more, he decided that the game was trying to send him a message.
I love that. Now, you know what? I'm just gonna wait and see what happens. I feel like I'm pissing off the game. I feel like I shouldn't do that. I know. I want my soda. I want my blue soda. Blueberry. Lovely painting. Yeah, that's a nice photo. It's a leaf. I'm not gonna leave it alone though. But seriously, who on earth throw the fucking papers around like this? Come on, guys. Come on, guys. Don't do it like that. I realize when you click, it's a sound like oh you're hitting the keyboard. Fuck. Ah, fuel. Oh well, close enough. Close. Wait, what? Is it the coffee stain on the fucking carpet? What the fuck, bro? Coffee nut. I like nuts too, man. I like nuts too. I'm just checking out. Okay, let's get out of
But
it.
at last, he'd had enough of the amazing room.
Ah.
He took the first open door on his left to get back to business.
Ah.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
You know, I am like a big child. When you tell me to do something, I won't do it. Oh my god. Oh my god. Yeah. A lot. Okay, this is amazing. Oh. This is a... Is this a Kia? Do not jump from the cargo lift while its motion will cause... Dude, are you telling me that... No safety? Penalty for misuse cargo lift, penalty for jumping off the cargo is fine. Wait, you penalty me for jumping? I will fucking die, and you will penalty me, dude. They are, what the fuck, man? What is this company?
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've got off on the wrong... But in his eagerness to prove that he is in control of the story and no one gets to tell him what to do, Stanley leapt from the platform and plunged to his death. Good job, Stanley. Everyone thinks you are very powerful.
I didn't mean a good job.
All his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Oh my god. That was amazing. I didn't expect I could actually jump down.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, this was not the correct way to the meeting room.
Ah, shut up.
Stanley knew it perfectly well.
I'm going my
Perhaps he
way.
wanted to stop by the employee lounge
Nobody's
first, just to
stopping
admire
me.
it.
Oh, dude. Is this just a big ass experiment?
Yes.
Yes.
This room. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Oh, dude, I love
Stanley
this.
was so bad at following directions.
Yes,
it's
I am.
incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
I am. Okay, so you can jump down and die. Not very good.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here.
Ooh,
I'm not
car.
your enemy.
Freedom.
Really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time.
Well, thank
Someone
you.
you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about.
Aw.
Please, stop trying to make every decision by yourself. Now, I'm not asking for me, I'm asking for her.
Her?
This is it, Stanley. Your chance to redeem yourself. To put your work aside.
What?
To let her back into your life.
Who?
She's been waiting.
No! I don't want her! She's so terrifying! What the fuck? Who's her? Her who? Dude, is there like some horror shit going down? Okay. I don't like that. I don't like... Don't tell me this is gonna be some horror shit happening. Please tell me this is not gonna be... No, there's not horror in this game, right? They're just fun in games. It's just funny. Ah, fuck it. I've been driving these quite a lot, actually. Even if I don't have a license for it, you need a license, at least here in Sweden, to drive one. But you know what? What they don't know about doesn't hurt them. The company was like, drive it. And I was like, okay. Drew around. I've been... Okay. I don't want to go in there. I hate... No! Ooh. I could open this door again. Okay. When he said, let her in again, it sounded like a horror thing. Like, let her inside again, like... I don't know, but no, it's gonna be scary. I hate that. I hate that. Okay. Let's do it. Oh!
That's her, Stanley. You need to be the one to do this. To reach out to her.
Fucking God!
Truly place your faith in another. Then pick up the phone.
Hello?
Oh, Stanley, is that sweetie. Sorry to keep you waiting. I'm just pulling the bread out of the oven. All right. Okay, there we go. All right, now, I want you to come in and tell me all about your day.
Oh my god!
Gotcha. Oh, come on.
God!
Did you actually think you had a loving wife who'd want to commit their life to you?
Oh god.
I'm trying to make a point here, Stanley. I'm trying to get you to see something. Come inside. Let me show you what's really going on here.
No! I don't want to! I don't want to! You scare me!
So,
Oh, jävla satan! Oh! I didn't think there was any scary in this game! Oh my god, now I'm on the fucking edges! Oh! Maybe I should just do what he says and don't get scared! Oh my fucking god! Oh, you're terrifying.
this is a very sad story about the death of a man named Stanley.
What? No. Why is there a mannequin here? I hate mannequins. Mannequins and dolls are the fucking worst. Oh my god. Am I dead? Am I in oh god, don't tell me this is purgatory. Is that what this is?
Stanley is quite a boring fellow. He has a job that demands nothing of him, and every button that he pushes is a reminder of the inconsequential nature of his existence.
Oh. Press, press. Can I press any other button than H? I guess.
Look at him there, pushing buttons, doing exactly what he's told to do. Now he's pushing a button. Now he's eating lunch. Now he's going home. Now he's coming back to work. One might even feel sorry for him, except that he's chosen this life.
I hate this. I fucking hate this. Why am I living here with my fucking plastic wife? Oh my fucking, I hate this. I'm legit I don't like this. Press O.
But in his mind, he can go on fantastic adventures. From behind his desk, Stanley dreamed of wild expeditions into the unknown, fantastic discoveries of new lands. It was wonderful. And each day that he returned to work was a reminder that none of it would ever happen to him.
You're really sharp to cheer me up, man. You know, it kind of hits too close to home to me here. But my god, I hate this. I legit hate this.
And so he began to fantasize about his own job. First, he imagined that one day while at work, he stepped up from his desk to realize that all of his co-workers, his boss, everyone in the building had suddenly vanished off the face of the earth. The thought excited him terribly.
The boys? Who the fuck is the boys? Is it the orcs? The orc boys? That sounds fun, to be honest.
So he went further. He imagined that he came to two open doors and that he could go through either. At last, choice. It barely even mattered what lay behind each door. The mere thought that his decisions would mean something was almost too wonderful to behold.
What? Where's the boys? Where am I supposed to spend time with the boys? What the fuck? P?
As he wandered through this fantasy world, he began to fill it with many possible paths and destinations. Down one path lay an enormous round room with monitors and mind controls. Down another was a yellow line that weaved in many directions, and down another was a game with a baby. And he called it the Stanley Parable.
Oh. Tell your kids a story? I don't have kids, right?
It was such a wonderful fantasy, and so in his head he relived it again, and then again, and again, over and over, wishing beyond hope that it would never end, that he might always feel this free. Surely there's an answer down some new path, mustn't there be? Perhaps if he played just one more time.
I don't like how you insinuate that I am stuck in some sort of fucking purgatory and I need to play this game again. I've been scared again. I don't want that. Press T to tell hello.
But there is no answer. How could there possibly be? In reality, all he's doing is pushing the same buttons he always has. Nothing has changed. The longer he spends here, the more invested he gets. The more he forgets which life is the real one.
That's depressing.
And I'm trying to tell him this. That in this world, he can never be anything but an observer. That as long as he remains here, he's slowly killing himself. But he won't listen to me.
Yeah.
He won't stop. Here, watch this. Stanley, the next time the screen asks you to push a button, do not do it. You see? Can he just not hear me?
Yeah.
How can I tell him in a way that he'll understand that every second he remains here, he's electing to kill himself?
What?
How can I get him to see what I see? How can I make him look at himself? I suppose I can't. Not in the way I want him to. I don't make the rules. I simply play to my intended purpose, the same as Stanley. We're not so different, I suppose. I'll try once more to convey all this to him. I'm compelled to. I must. Perhaps, well, maybe this time he'll see. Maybe this time. And I tried again.
Please not.
Stanley
What?
pushed a button. And I tried again. And Stanley pushed a button. And I tried.
Oh! What the fuck is this game, man? Okay. That's legit really, 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 really creepy. My fucking god.
Already this was uncomfortable. And Stanley decided that as soon as he found a new space he felt safe in, that he would never leave it again in his life.
Wait, what? Are you telling me something different right now, you bitch? Oh my fucking god. Oh, dude. Seriously, this is... oh, god. I love the idea of it, but fuck me, it terrifies me. This, like, meta gaming they go with.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the... This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well.
Yeah, I know.
Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
I like it. It makes me feel
The
safe.
lounge was sublime, a work of art. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Yeah, I'm gonna go this time.
And so he detoured through the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track.
It's a big red... Oh, God. Sorry, but there was a big red button. I need to press it. I see a big red button. I press them.
But Stanley didn't want to go back to the office. He wanted to wander about and get even further off track. So now in order to get back, he needed to go, from here, it's, left.
Can I go other ways? Aww.
Oh, no, it's to the right, my mistake.
I don't trust you, man.
No, not the right. Why would I have ever said it was to the right? What was I thinking? It's clearly... Oh dear, would you hold on for a minute, please?
I'm holding...
No, let's
I'm holding my nuts.
Down, right, left, down, left, right. Yep, okay.
Konami code.
Yes, I've got it now. This story is absolutely, definitely this way.
Okay. Why is there a truck here? Should I take this truck and get out of here? I feel like I should do that, you know? Get out of this madness. Whatever experiment they do with me, I don't want part of it any longer. I'm done. Oh, Nate. This is turning us creep.
No. This isn't right at all. You're not supposed to be here yet. This is all a spoiler. Quick, Stanley, close your eyes. Okay. We just have to get back to, oh, who am I kidding? It's all rubbish now. The whole story completely unusable. How about, rather than waste my time trying to salvage this nonsense, we'll just restart the game from the beginning. And this time, suppose we don't wander so far off track, hmm? Okay, from the top.
What? Oh, dude, that's so awesome. Like, oh no, the Matrix shit going on here. Oh no.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Okay, yeah, that was cool. Oh, dude, I love this game, man.
When Stanley... Wait, what? No, I restarted. I swear, I definitely restarted the game over, completely fresh. Everything should be... Oh, did something change?
Oh,
Stanley,
no!
did you change anything when you were back in that room with all the monitors? Did you move the story somewhere, or... Hold on.
I didn't touch
I'm asking
anything.
you. I'm the one who wrote the story.
You
It was
bitch.
right here just a minute ago. I know for sure that it's here somewhere. Okay, then. It's an adventure.
Oh,
Come, Stanley. Let's find the story.
you know what? I really don't trust you. I really don't. I don't like this. It's a cool idea, like you looking for the story, but I assume there's no monster running around there, but it's just so creepy with how things are, you know?
I'll say it. This is the worst adventure I've ever been on. I can
Oh.
promise you there definitely was a story here before.
Oh, shut it.
Do we need to restart the game again? Well, I find it unlikely
is?
that we'll ever progress by starting over and over again, but it's got to be better than this.
What the fuck am I?
Okay, let's give it a shot. Why not?
Oh, god damn it. Oh, dude. This is such a... This is genuinely fucking awesome.
All of his co-workers were
My
gone.
gosh.
What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
I thought it was gonna be repeating rooms, you're like forever. I didn't trust that at all.
Okay, yep, it's worse.
Yep.
I might be remembering this wrong. It's possible the story is back where we just came from. Why
Wait,
don't we
what?
go back the other direction and see if we missed anything?
We didn't do anything. I just... If I'm just banging the wall with my massive fist, can I like... only a charm? I'm stuck, brother. Oh god, no. But yeah, dude, this game is messing with my brain so fucking... Come on, man. Try it up. What? Where is it? Why is the letter there? But yeah, this is something that doesn't feel right. I mean, the entire game it doesn't feel right, to be honest.
Aha! I knew we'd miss something. The story. Here it comes.
Okay. No. This is Silent Hill.
Wait, never mind. Not the story. Okay, let's head back the other way and retrace our steps.
Dude, this is some Silent Hill PT bullshit happening right now. What? Dude, what is wrong with your story, man? I love to write stories, I love to read stories, but this is just no.
Now this... Well, I'll be honest, I don't recognize this place at all.
Oh.
Is this the story? I don't think so. I can't quite recall, but I believe my story took place in an office building. Is that correct? Do you remember, Stanley? Well, do you know what? Since I've completely forgotten what we were supposed to be doing, how about this?
What?
You win! Congratulations!
Oh,
I know
thank
put in
you!
a lot of hard work, and it really paid off. So, good job.
Oh, thank you!
Oh, no. No, I don't feel right about this at all. We both know you didn't put in any actual work for that win.
Come on, man.
People win fair and square, and this was not one of those situations.
Yeah.
Okay? I'm getting weirded out by whatever this place is. I don't care what might happen this time. I have to restart.
Ah, shit nuggets. I'm a victorious boy. Victory.
All right, I've got a solution. This time, to make sure we don't get lost, I've employed the help of the Stanley Parable Adventure Line. Just follow the line. How simple is that?
Do I piss on him when I do this?
No, I'm down. We're leaving it up to the line from now on.
No. But you know, I'm not very good at holding the line. But yeah, seriously. I don't understand how they managed to make this game so freaking creepy at the same time, you know? As it's seemingly like, you know... Oh, Solitaire, I haven't played that in like... Since I had a square computer screen like that. Oh, dude, this... Man, they could have done this...
The line knows where the story is. It's over in this direction. Onward, Stanley, to destiny. Though, here's a thought. Wouldn't wherever we end up be our destination, even if there's no story there? Or to put it another way, is the story of no destination still a story? Simply by the act of moving forward, are we implying a journey such that a destination is inevitably conjured into being via the very manifestation of the nature of life itself? Okay, Stanley, I need to follow this train of thought for a minute. Just stick with me. Now, we can both agree that the nature of existence is in fact a byproduct of one's subjective experience of that existence, right? Okay. Now, if my experience of your existence rests inside of your subjective experience of this office, is this office in fact the skeleton of my own relative experiential mental subjective construct? Whoa. Hang on. That got a bit weird back there.
Yeah.
Well, I'd like to apologize. Not sure where I was going with all that.
Me neither, man.
I think what we need right now is a bit of music to lighten the mood.
Oh! Jävla satan! Oh, you sneaky little bastard.
On the adventure we go, my sweet stallion. Let's ride and defeat the dragon.
But sire, you level 1.
I can't walk on the wall.
How the fuck do you draw the lines, dude? I'm just saying, you need to draw the line somewhere, and that's not it, bro. What? Why? Yeah, I have question marks as well. Oh, 6. How drunk were you when you made these lines, man? You must be ultra drunk. Okay, that's just creepy. I don't like this. I hate this. Whee! I'm just following the lines because I feel... Wait, what was that? Oh my fucking god. Oh my fucking... Oh no! Dang, that is so weird! Oh no! Oh my... Nay, are you serious? Are they... Financial order, financial records, apartment, account... Oh my god. Oh my god, I'm back here. Dude, that is so trippy. Oh no, I love that. Oh my fucking god, the game. Why are you so crazy?
Cut the music. Go back and look at that fern. Stanley, this fern will be very important later in the story.
Wait, what?
Make sure you study it closely. And remember it carefully. You won't want to miss anything.
I mean, it's a fan. It's a plant. I like plants, so. Oh, it's gonna be, how many leaves did it have? And I'm like, yeah, how the fuck am I supposed to know that, dude?
Wait, what? We're back at the office? No. Line,
No.
you do know we're looking for the Stanley Parable, right? The story? Is any of this ringing a bell?
Dude, maybe your line is on the wrong line. I assume so. Oh, dude, this game is just really, really... Oh, we're back in the beginning. Cool. Fuck. But just the idea of this game is just awesome. I kind of love... I really like these games when they're, like, breaking the meta, so to speak. And just mess with everything. And just being smarty, like... Oh my god, it's brilliant. But also, as I've seen, very creepy.
Oh, no.
Back to the Matrix.
Line, how could you have done this to us? And after we trusted you, after everything we've been through, you... Oh, I can't take this anymore. To hell with it. Restart.
Restart. It's like any gamer, you know. Oh no, the game doesn't work. Restart. Until it works. Yay!
You know what, Stanley? I say forget the adventure line. What's it ever done for us?
Yeah,
We're
true.
intelligent people, right? Why can't we make up our own story? Something exciting, daring, mysterious. Ooh, this all sounds perfectly doable. Why don't we simply start wandering in, well, I don't know. How about this direction?
Okay. I hope it's gonna be not any spooks, because I'm not very good with them.
Yes, this is exciting. Just me and Stanley forging a new path, a new story. Well, it could be anything. What do you want our story to be? Go wild. Use your imagination. Whatever it might be, Stanley, I'm ready for it.
Oh god, I have such a vivid imagination. I want it to involve dragons, magical swords, magical books, magical cars, magical dildos, magical cats, magical dogs, everything but magical, and that's what I want. It would be chaotic.
Oh no, not you again.
This one
Stanley, I'd also like to veto the line from having any role in our awesome new story.
Yeah.
No lines or monitor rooms. Just don't acknowledge it, and we should be fine.
I just love how it just break through like it's a physical snake or something like that. Yeah, but yeah, ignore the line. Magical cats, magical dogs, magical hats, magical bats, magical rats, magical gnats. Everything, you know? I want... fuck off. Everything magical. It will make this story magical.
Ah, a choice. We get to make a decision. From here, the story is in our control. How important we mustn't squander the opportunity. In fact, I believe I need a minute to think here. Just walk in circles for a minute. Okay, so I know that each door has to lead somewhere, which means that somewhere at the place where we're trying to go, there must be a reverse door that leads here. And that in turn means that our destination corresponds with the counter-inverted reverse door's origin. So starting from the right, let us ask, will taking the right door lead us to where we're going? And since the answer is clearly yes, then by all accounts, the door on the right is the correct one. Another victory for logic. Come, Stanley, our destiny awaits.
But what if the left door is the right door? Yeah. The confusing...
What's this?
Confusion ending.
The confusion ending.
It's 6 minutes.
You're telling me that's what this is? It's all one giant ending? And we're supposed to restart the game, what, eight times?
After long time,
Really how
Stanley
this
dies?
goes? It's all determined? So now, according to the schedule, I restart again. Then what? Am I just supposed to forget? Well, what if I don't want to forget? My mind goes blank simply because it's written here on this thing, wall. Well, who consulted me? Why don't I get to decide? Why don't I get a say in all of this? Is it really? No, it can't be. I don't want it to be. I don't want the game to keep restarting. I don't want to forget what's going on. I don't want to be trapped like this. I won't restart the game. I won't do it. I won't do it. I won't do it.
How you know I failed?
Time return stopped. Does that mean, did we do it? Did we break the cycle? The, whatever it is that made this schedule?
I don't
How
know.
would we even know?
I don't know.
Will someone come for us? Will something happen?
You have the power. Let me out.
So, okay. I guess now we just wait. You know, I suppose in some way that this is a kind of story. Wouldn't you agree?
True.
I'm not quite sure if we're in the destination or the journey, though they're always saying that life is about the journey and not the destination. So I hope that's where we are right now. We'll find out, won't we? Eventually. Well, in the meantime...
Oh my god. That was scary. Why? Okay, now the question is, am I still on the confusion ending or are we on something different right now? My fucking
All
god.
of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Dude, it says this game have been amazing. So, oh, we are
Stanley
back.
came to a set of 2 open doors. This was not the correct way to the
Okay,
meeting
so-
room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well.
Dude, this game
Perhaps
have
he
been
wanted to stop by the employee lounge
amazing.
first, just to admire it.
Yeah.
Standing now in this incredible room, Stanley for the first, but eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Yes.
And so he detoured through the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track.
Did I do it?
Yet there was not a single person here.
Tips for not
either.
getting fired.
Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Let it ball inside you. Take it past aggressive out the coworker were sent. Yeah. This is literally everything you should not do. Using slide to show employee that everything is okay. Make sure the slide has a slick blue graphic. Oh, dude. Do everything weird or something? Do not alter without consulting the whiteboard manager. Schedule meeting, weekly marketing, legal. What? I don't know what kind of stuff you're doing here. I don't trust it. Broom closet. How can I go in there? Whoa!
Stanley stepped into the broom closet, but there was nothing here, so he turned around and got back on track.
But there's a broom here. There's a broom here. Can't I take it? Why is it called a broom
There
closet?
was nothing here. No choice to make, no path to follow, just an empty broom closet. No reason to still be here.
But there's one broom here. Should I take it? Broom, broom, broom. Broom,
It
broom,
was
broom.
baffling that Stanley was still just sitting in the broom closet. He wasn't even doing anything. At least if there was something to interact with, he'd be justified in some way. As it is, he's literally just standing there doing sweet FA.
I mean, I like my brooms. I like my closets.
Are you really still in the broom closet?
Yes.
Standing around doing nothing?
Oh,
Why?
yes.
Please offer me some explanation here. I'm genuinely confused.
Yeah, I like to confuse you. That's about it.
You do realize there's no choice or anything in here, right?
Ah,
If I'd said Stanley walked past the broom closet, at least you would have had a reason for exploring it to find out. But it didn't even occur to me because literally this closet is of absolutely no significance to the story whatsoever.
how am I
never
supposed to
would have
know?
thought to mention it.
You know, you never know.
Maybe to you this is somehow its own branching path. Maybe when you go talk about this with your friend, you'll say, "Oh, did you get the broom closet ending? The broom closet ending was my favorite." I hope your friends find this concerning.
I don't have friends. I do.
Stanley was fat and ugly and really, really stupid. He probably only got the job because of a family connection. That's how stupid he is. That or with drug money. Also, Stanley is addicted to drugs and hookers. Well, I've come to a very definite conclusion about what's going on right now. You're dead. You got to this broom closet, explored it a bit, and were just about to leave because there's nothing here, when a physical malady of some sort shut down your central nervous system and you collapsed on the keyboard.
No, that's
in
a
a
mean.
situation like this, the responsible thing is to alert someone nearby so as to ensure that your body is taken care of before it begins to decompose. Hello? Anyone who happens to be nearby? The person at this computer is dead. He or she has fallen prey to any number of your countless human physiological vulnerabilities. It's indicative of the long-term sustainability of your species. Please remove their corpse from the area and instruct another human to take their place at the computer, making sure they understand basic first-person video game mechanics and filling them in on the history of narrative tropes in video gaming, so that the irony and insightful commentary of this game is not lost on them.
Oh, I'm so
All right.
sorry.
When you've done that, just step out into the hallway.
Nah. I like this here. It's... Just hearing him breaking down like that is... It's fucking hilarious. Nothing else happens. But that was... Oh, dude, I love that. That's amazing. I just fucking love it. It dissing me so hard, that bastard.
Ah, second player. It's good to have you on board. I guarantee you can't do any work. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
What is up with the red light? What is up with the red light?
But
What?
Stanley just couldn't do it. He considered the possibility of facing his boss. Admitting he had left his post during work hours, he might be fired for that. And in such a competitive economy, why had he taken that risk? All because he believed everyone had vanished? His boss would think he was crazy. And then something occurred to Stanley. Maybe, he thought to himself, maybe I am crazy.
Yeah,
All of my co-workers blinking mysteriously out of existence in a single moment for no reason at all. None of it made any
knows?
logical sense. And as
But why is
Stanley
the car
pondered
down
this,
here?
he began to make other strange observations. For example, why couldn't he see his feet when he looked down? Why did doors close automatically behind him wherever he went?
Gosh, I
And
didn't
for
really
that
think
matter,
about that.
these rooms were starting to look pretty familiar. Were they simply repeating? No, Stanley said to himself, this is all too strange. This can't be real. And at last, he came to the conclusion that had been on the tip of his tongue.
Oh,
He just
no.
hadn't found the words for it. I'm dreaming, he yelled. This is all a dream. Oh, what a relief Stanley felt to have finally found an answer, an explanation. His co-workers weren't actually gone.
this.
He wasn't going to lose his job. He wasn't crazy after all. And he thought to himself, I suppose I'll wake up soon. I'll have to go back to my boring real-life job pushing buttons. I may as well enjoy this while I'm still lucid. So, he imagined himself flying and began to gently float above the ground.
Oh no!
Then he imagined himself soaring through space on a magical starfield.
What?
And the two appeared. It was so much fun, and Stanley marveled that he had still not woken up.
Why am I
How
on
was he
drugs?
remaining so lucid?
What kind of drugs
And
am I
then
on?
perhaps the strangest question of them all entered Stanley's head. One he was amazed he hadn't asked himself sooner.
What?
Why is there a voice in my head dictating everything that I'm doing and thinking? Now the voice was describing itself being considered by Stanley, who found it particularly strange. I'm dreaming about a voice describing me, thinking about how it's describing my thoughts, he thought. And while he thought it all very odd and wondered if this voice spoke to all people in their dreams, the truth was that, of course, this was not a dream. How could it be? Was Stanley simply deceiving himself? Believing that if he's asleep, he doesn't have to take responsibility for himself?
Right.
Stanley is as awake right now as he's ever been in his life. Now, hearing the voice speak these words was quite a shock to Stanley.
Oh,
After
yeah.
all, he knew for certain, beyond a doubt, that this was in fact a dream. Did the voice not see him float and make the magical stars just a moment ago? How else would the voice explain all that? This voice was a part of himself too. Surely, if he could just...
You're really
He would prove
dramatic, man.
He would prove that he was in control, that this was a dream. So he closed his eyes gently, and he invited himself to wake up.
No!
He felt the cool weight of the blanket on his skin, the press of the mattress on his back, the fresh air of a world outside this one. Let me wake up, he thought to himself.
It's a trap.
I'm through with this dream. I wish it to be over. Let me go back to my job. Let me continue pushing the buttons. Please, it's all I want. I want my apartment, and my wife, and my job. All I want is my life exactly the way it's always been. My life is normal. I am normal. Everything will be fine.
Normal is overrated.
I am okay.
You terrifies me, man. Ah, shit nuggets.
Stanley began screaming. Please, someone, wake me up. My name is Stanley. I have a boss.
God.
I have an office. I am real. Please, just someone tell me I am real. I must be real. I must be. Can anyone hear my voice? Who am I? Who am I?
Oh!
And everything went black.
Dude, this is creepy as fuck.
This is the story of a woman named Mariella.
What?
Mariella woke up on a day like any other.
Mariella?
She rose, got dressed, gathered her belongings, and walked to her place of work. But on this particular day, her walk was interrupted by the body of a man who had stumbled through town talking and screaming to himself, and then collapsed dead on the sidewalk. And although she would soon turn to go call for an ambulance, for just a few brief moments, she considered the strange man. He was obviously crazy. This much she knew. Everyone knows what crazy people look like. And in that moment, she thought to herself how lucky she was to be normal. I am sane. I am in control of my mind. I know what is real and what isn't. It was comforting to think this, and in a certain way, seeing this man made her feel better.
Wow.
Then she remembered the meeting she had scheduled for that day, the very important people whose impressions of her would affect her career, and by extension, the rest of her life.
Yeah,
She
that's
had
pressing.
no time for this, so it was only a moment that she stood there, staring down at the body. And then she turned and ran.
That's depressing as fuck. Okay. Dude, this game is... It is fucking genius, but it... Even if it's not like... jump scary, the just entire thing it describes is terrifying, you know? Like it's describing like... just going just slowly insane, and what is real and what is not. What am I? Like, why am I even here? And then you have the entire thing with like the lady, like, yeah, that's depressing in its own, like, oh, and you need to impress some higher up so your life might not be a shit, you know? Truly fucking sad. But I am gonna cut for now, and I'm gonna continue with this game later on. I'm gonna continue because there is still lots of stuff I assume to explore in this game, and that's gonna be interesting to see. So thank you all for joining in here today. See you later, and I will continue a super great day. And hopefully nothing happens when I turn this game off.